Today on MTG Unpacked, we're taking a look at another Pioneer Challenger deck. This is Orzhov Auras. So this is a white-black deck. So what do we got here? Stand tall, grow a creature with a stack of auras, keep it safe with protection spells, and crush your foe with a towering attacker. So you can see some of the cards there. Oh, we do get a Thoughtseize, nice. So you get a battle-ready 60-card deck, 15-card sideboard and deck box, and a shiny box that it comes in. These are going for about 45 US. Enchanted, I'm sure. Okay, gotta love the puns. And let's check out the nice deck box here. I like the skull on that. And this should comfortably hold the complete sleeved deck. You've got a weird divider here. Here's another one. And let's take a look at the flyer. So one of these is in each of the decks. So what is Pioneer and where can you play? And here are the other decks. And the same poster as before. So Pioneer, basically a non-rotating format, starts in Return to Ravnica and ends up with present day. So you got a decent card pool, way more than standard. And also it's probably easier to get into than Modern, because Modern you've got a lot of older sets, a lot of very expensive cards. So this may well be the way to go if you want to play some cards you used to have fun with. So let's separate out the lands here, and we'll take a look at those later. And of course they like to put them in the middle, don't they? Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Starting off with the Stone Coil Serpent. Artifact creature snake 0/0 for X. Has reach trample protection from multicolored. It enters battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. So you can beef it up as much as you can with your mana. So 2 of those. SRAM, Senior Edificer, Legendary Creature, Dwarf Advisor, 2/2 for 2. This one's from Aether Revolt. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. So I think we're going to have a ton of auras in this deck. We've got 3, 4 of those. Okay, that's interesting. Acid of Life's Bounty, enchantment creature, Nymph, 1/1 for a single white with lifelink for 1. Sack it. Target creature or enchantment you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Okay, so we're all about protecting our creatures in this deck. We've got 4 of those. Hateful Eidolon, enchantment creature, spirit, 1/2 for a single black, has lifelink. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you controlled that was attached to it. If you're not aware about lifelink, whenever you're doing damage, that adds on to your life. Okay, so 3, 4 of those. Selfless Savior, creature dog, 1/1 for a single white. If you sacrifice it, another target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. So that's a nice little combat trick. You can save one of your other creatures. We've got 4 of those dudes. Karametra's Blessing, instant for a single white. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Excellent. So again, protecting your creatures, that's the theme of the deck. Here we have a Cartouche of Solidarity, enchantment aura Cartouche for a single white. Enchant creature you control, and when Cartouche of Solidarity enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white warrior creature token with vigilance. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has first strike. Okay, so you start off with a low-end creature and beef it up with cartouches. Ethereal Armor, enchantment aura for a single white enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. So again, tons of enchantments in here. So we have 4 of those. Griff's Boon, enchantment aura for a single white enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying, and for 3 and a white, return Griff's Boon from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to target creature. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. So we're getting 4 of those, okay. Sentinel's Eyes, enchantment aura for a single white enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. Has escape for a single white and exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. Excellent. So that means you can cast this card from your graveyard for its escape cost. Okay, so 4 of those. And all that glitters. Enchantment aura for 2 enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So we have 4 of those. Okay, so this is absolutely stuffed full of enchantments. You've got very few actual creatures in here. Yeah, so you're just beefing up your creatures and then protecting them as much as you can. Okay, so that's maybe a bit of a interesting concept for a new player. And actually, before we get into the sideboard, getting too excited there, we've got the basic lands. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 of those. Swamps. 4 of those. And let's take a look at the non-basics. We've got Caves of Koilos. Tap to add 1 to your mana pool, or tap to add white or black to your mana pool, and it deals 1 damage to you. So this is a dual land. We've got 4 of those. Okay, Concealed Courtyard. This is decent. Enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Tap to add white or black to your mana pool. You might want to consider replacing that with a shock land or something. Alright, so we did get 4 of those. Alright, now the sideboard. I saw what was on top and I was like, ooh, let's take a look at that spicy meatball. So we have the infamous Lurrus of the Dream Den. Legendary creature, Cat Nightmare, 3/2 for 3 with Companion. Each permanent card in your starting deck has mana value 2 or less, and if this card is your chosen companion, you may put it into your hand from outside the game for 3 as a sorcery. They did actually nerf the companion mechanic. You have to pay 2 extra, but still it's pretty powerful. Has lifelink, and once during each of your turns you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. Okay, bring back some of that stuff. Thoughtseize, sorcery for a single black. Target player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. You lose 2 life. Excellent. Hushbringer, creature fairy, 1/2 for 2 with flying and lifelink. Creatures entering battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. So 3 of those. Apostle of Purifying Light, creature human cleric, 2/1 for 2. Protection from black. So this creature can't be blocked. Targeted dealt damage, enchanted or equipped by anything black. And for 2, exile target card from a graveyard. So if you're up against like a zombie deck or something, they're bringing beefy stuff back from the graveyard. That'd be handy. Dead Weight, enchantment aura for a single black enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets -2/-2. So depowering one of the opponent's creatures. 3 of those. Duress, sorcery for a single black. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Okay, so 3 of those. So that is the deck. Another one here, if you're not that fond of creatures but you want to beef things up, you want to use a lot of enchantment auras, this is fantastic stuff. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this deck. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell when you're notified as soon as new videos are released. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.